Peace and blessings, beautiful soul. This is not a coincidence. You're hearing this because your angels have something urgent to show you. This isn't just a message, it's a spiritual signal. An announcement from heaven itself, a holy confirmation that your soulmate is approaching and you are going to know it. Because the signs will not be random. They will feel like whispers at first, soft, sudden, but persistent. And when they show up, your soul will recognize it before your mind ever tries to understand. So take a breath. Right now. Slow, deep. Let your spirit settle. Let your heart become quiet so you can hear. Because this is how you'll know. Before we go further, type I receive in the comments if your spirit feels stirred. If this resonates like this video, and give back with a super thanks if you feel led. And now, come close. Let the Holy Spirit walk you through what's coming. Let your angels reveal what's already moving towards you. You've been praying, asking, waiting, wondering. God, how will I know? Will it feel like lightning? Will it feel like home? Heaven says, it will feel like peace. The word says in Colossians 3:15, let the peace of Christ rule in your hearts. Because when the right person is approaching, it will not create confusion. It will settle you. You won't have to fight to be seen. You won't have to chase, perform, or pretend. You'll just know. Not in your logic, but in your spirit. You'll start waking up feeling different, clearer, more aware, more alert. Little things won't bother you the same. You'll feel a pull toward becoming the version of you've always imagined. You'll be called to clean up your space, change your habits, pray differently, and you won't even understand why until they show up. That's because your soul is power preparing. And theirs is too. You'll know they're coming because your discernment will sharpen. People and things that once fit your life will suddenly feel heavy, unaligned, like you're outgrowing the places you've been, and you are. Isaiah 30:21 says, your ears shall hear a word behind you, saying, this is the way, walk in it. Your angels are that voice now, guiding you, protecting you, redirecting your steps toward destiny, and destiny is not far off anymore. You'll know your soulmate is approaching because your heart will begin to hope again. Not the fake kind, not the one you forced before, but real hope. The kind that hums softly when you pray. The kind that rises unexpectedly during worship. The kind that feels like someone else's joy is starting to echo inside you. That's your heart getting ready. That's heaven whispering. They're closer than you think. And maybe you're not ready to fully believe it yet. Maybe the past still lingers. Maybe the pain has left marks. Maybe trust feels like a risky thing to give again. But God says in Ezekiel 36:26, I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. You are being renewed. Because what's coming requires a healed version of you. You'll know they're near because the counterfeits will start falling away. Relationships that drain you will end suddenly. People who confuse you will fade without warning. It won't always be painless, but it will be necessary. Because when your soulmate is approaching, God begins to clean house. Not to punish, but to prepare. He removes what doesn't align so you don't miss the real thing. Because when it shows up, you'll need space in your heart, your mind, your life. A divine connection cannot grow in clutter, even spiritual clutter. You'll know they're coming because your dreams will shift. You'll see things in your sleep, faces, places or feelings that seem strange but feel important. You might not understand the meaning yet, but when you meet them, it'll all make sense. Joel 2:28 says, "I will pour out my spirit on all people. Your sons and daughters will prophesy. Your old men will dream dreams." These dreams are more than imagination. They are prophetic previews. Don't ignore them. You'll know because your prayers will start changing. You won't just ask for love. You'll ask for alignment, for purpose, for readiness. And when that shift happens, it's a sign. Because the right person isn't just someone to love, they are someone to build with. God is not sending you a distraction. He's sending you a destiny partner. And when their spirit begins to awaken to yours, you will feel it. Even before they reach out, you'll feel it when the wind gets quiet. You'll feel it when you suddenly sense that something is about to break open in your life. That's not just excitement. That's spiritual confirmation. You'll know because your angels will start pointing everything back to the same theme. Love.covenant.union.kingdom. Your sermons, your readings, even conversations with strangers will somehow circle back to relationships and divine timing. And you'll, smile, because deep down you'll know heaven is preparing you. And here's the most beautiful part. When your soulmate is approaching, you will feel seen even before you are seen. The word in 1 Corinthians 13:12 says, "For now we see only a reflection. Then we shall see face to face. Now I know in part. Then I shall know fully, even as I am fully known." This connection is deeper than eyesight. It's soul recognition. And when it clicks, when you meet them, your spirit will exhale like it's been holding its breath for years. You'll stop searching because you've been found. You'll stop settling because you've been chosen. Now breathe again. If this is stirring something in you, type a powerful word in the comments. Speak your expectation out loud. Subscribe so you can stay connected to these divine messages. Like this video and send gratitude with a super thanks if this touched your heart. You are not imagining it. They are coming, and you will know. Because God is not a God of confusion. He is a God of clarity, confirmation and completion. So stay watchful, stay soft, stay obedient, and keep your heart open. The approach is closer than it's ever been. And next time you wonder if it's really happening, just remember this. Peace will lead you. Dreams will guide you. Your spirit will respond, and heaven will whisper. This is how you'll know. You'll know they're close because everything around you will start requiring your authenticity. There will be no more room for fake smiles, half-spoken truths, or hidden wounds. Your spirit will crave honesty, not just with others, but with yourself. Because the person God is sending is not just someone to be loved by, they are someone who will see you, all of you, and still choose you. You'll know they're near because the things you used to tolerate will begin to feel heavy. Conversations will feel shallow. Surfaces will no longer satisfy you. You'll long for something deeper, something more eternal, something real. And that's how you'll know that they are no longer just an idea. They are a reality being prepared in the spirit realm. And as they get closer, you'll feel it physically. Your body will respond to the nearness of divine timing. You'll feel energy surges, moments of exhaustion followed by moments of intense awareness. You'll get random chills, butterflies, unexplainable emotion during worship. Why? Because your soul is aligning with a soul it was always meant to meet. And when that person is in proximity, your frequency adjusts. Thessalonians 5:23 says, "May your whole spirit, soul, and body be kept blameless at the coming of our Lord." God is aligning all parts of you, because this love will touch all of you. You'll know they're coming because your disciplines will shift. Your prayer life will deepen. You'll find yourself praying for someone you haven't met. Speaking blessings over their future, crying over things you haven't walked through yet. But they have. That's intercession. That's a soul reaching for another soul. And guess what? They're likely doing the same right now. Wherever they are, they're praying too. God, bring me someone real. Bring me someone who knows you. Bring me someone my soul can trust. And that prayer is magnetizing both of you toward each other. You'll know they're near because even nature will start responding. You'll see pairs of animals, butterflies, feathers, numbers in twos, 11, 122, 2212. Sure, you'll feel the wind move in peculiar ways. You'll walk into a space and feel like someone was just thinking about you because they were. Divine attraction is not always physical. It's spiritual, and before your eyes ever meet, your spirits will already know. Romans 8:14 says, "For those who are led by the Spirit of God are the children of God." Your spirit is being led even if your eyes haven't caught up yet. You'll know they're near because God will start stretching your hard faith. You'll be asked to let go of something, a job, a habit, a relationship. Not because God is cruel, but because that thing cannot go where you're about to go, because where you're headed is sacred and not everything can walk into sacred space. So don't fight the letting go. It's a sign, it's proof that God is getting ready to send in what you've been praying for. You'll know they're coming because love will no longer feel like a gamble. It will feel like a mission. A mission to honor each other, to reflect God, to walk in legacy. You won't need to beg for attention. You won't need to force understanding. There will be effort, yes, but it will be mutual. You'll both want it. You'll both work for it. And neither of you will walk away at the first storm, because your love won't be built on sand. It'll be built on stone. Jesus said in Matthew 7:24, "Everyone who hears these words of mine and puts them into practice is like a wise man who built his house on the rock. This love will be rock solid, rooted in God, built through prayer, watered by faith, protected by angels, and you'll feel that protection everywhere you go. You'll know they're near when old pain starts to feel this powerful. You won't forget what happened, but the sting will lessen. Your heart will ache less for what was lost and beat louder for what's to come." That's healing. That's hope. That's a heart preparing for partnership. Because when your soulmate is coming, your wounds don't have to disappear, but they will no longer define you. You'll begin to define love not by your past, but by God's promise. And God's promise is better than anything you've imagined, better than anything you lost, anything that left, anything that failed. Your soulmate is not coming to remind you of your brokenness. They are coming to remind you that you are whole, that you are chosen, that you are ready. You'll know they're approaching because your language will change. You'll stop saying, "No one will ever understand me," and start saying, "God, prepare someone who will." You'll stop saying, "I'm too complicated," and start saying, "I'm worth being known." You'll stop shrinking and start shining, because you'll begin to sense that someone out there already loves you in the spirit, already cherishes your soul, already longs to meet the version of you that's been buried under fear for too long. And now, that version of you is rising. She's coming forth. He's showing up. You're becoming the one they've been praying for. So hold on. You are closer than ever. And when it happens, when they walk in, you will know. No T1. No doubt, no chaos, no games. Just peace and presence, and the holy whisper of your angels saying, "This is the one. Keep going, keep healing, keep trusting, because they're not far now. They're closer than you think, and the signs will only get louder." You'll know your soulmate is approaching because your asked capacity to receive love will begin to grow, without warning, without anyone new around. You'll just wake up one day and realize your heart is softer, your guard is lower, your fears are fewer. That's not weakness, that's readiness. Because love is not just about giving, it's about receiving too. And many of you, you've mastered how to pour into others. But now God is teaching you how to let yourself be poured into. Let yourself be loved, cherished, covered, and when that person arrives, they will want to give, to serve, to protect, to cover you in prayer, and you must be ready to receive it without fear. That's why God is working in your heart now, to make space for blessings you didn't think you deserved. To prepare you for the love you secretly hope for, but never said out loud. And when they arrive, you will not feel unworthy. You will feel divinely matched. Psalm 85:10 says, "Love and faithfulness meet together, righteousness and peace kiss each other." That's the kind of love coming your way. Faithful, peaceful, righteous, true. And when you meet them, there will be no performance. No need to pretend, no masks, no edits. You'll be able to breathe and say, "This is me." And they'll look at you and respond, "Good. That's exactly who I've been looking for." That's how you'll know. Not by fireworks, but by the way your spirit rests when they speak, by the way your energy settles when they're near, by the way your purpose aligns when your lives start weaving together. You'll know your soulmate is approaching because you'll start dreaming again. Big dreams, scary dreams, but exciting ones. Visions of travel, partnership, ministry, legacy. You'll start seeing your future not as an empty space to fear, but a canvas to build upon. And that shift in vision, that's a sign, because divine love doesn't shrink you. It expands you. It pulls out the hidden parts of you and calls them into the light. It waters your purpose like rain on dry soil, and suddenly you're blooming in places you thought were dead. That is how you'll know. Because God is not just sending you a person, He's sending you a garden. A place to grow, to flourish, to produce fruit, to feel rooted and safe and seen. Your angels want you to prepare the soil now. Plant the seeds of faith. Water them with prayer. Guard them with hope. because when they come, the harvest will be undeniable. You'll know they're coming because your intuition will sharpen. You'll be able to sense things you couldn't before. You'll hear a name and feel something shift. You'll walk into a room and feel destiny brushing past your shoulder. You'll read scripture and suddenly feel like it's speaking directly to your situation, because it is. The veil is lifting, your spiritual sight is awakening. And why? Because the soul that's approaching is not just coming to hold your hand, they're coming to help carry your calling. And so, of course, the enemy has tried to distract you. Of course, you've been under attack. Of course, the warfare has been heavier lately. That's not a sign of delay. That's a sign that the breakthrough is near. Galatians 6:9 says, "Let us not grow weary in doing good, for at the proper time we will reap a harvest if we do not give up." So don't give up now. Not when you're this close. You'll know they're approaching when your conversations with God change. When your prayers shift from God, are they even real? To God, help me be ready when they arrive. When you stop begging for a person and start asking for a posture. That's when the heavens move, because readiness pulls in revelation and preparation pulls in promise. This love will not sneak into your life. It will arrive with purpose. You'll know it's from God because they won't distract you from Him. They'll draw you closer. They won't compete with your faith. They'll complete it, and their love won't be loud with empty promises. It will be quiet with consistency. They will show up and keep showing up, because that's what love does. It shows up, especially when it's from heaven. You'll know they're near when you find yourself smiling more, laughing again, trusting again, not because of anything outside you, but because of the peace inside you. Your body knows, your spirit knows, heaven knows, and now you're beginning to know too. So don't be surprised when the ordinary becomes sacred, when coffee shops feel magical, when songs start sounding like prophecies, when the wind feels like it's carrying a message, because your soulmate is being drawn to you by divine threads, invisible but unbreakable. And when they appear, it won't feel like a beginning. It'll feel like a return, like something ancient, something holy, something whispered long before either of you knew your own name. You'll know because your bad soul will remember, and your angels will rejoice. You'll know they're coming because the things that once wounded you will no longer control you. You'll look at the pain that used to paralyze you and realize it's just a scar now, not a chain, not a wall, not a prison, just a mark of where you've been, not where you're staying. Because love is coming, and with it, freedom. Corinthians 3:17 says, "Where the Spirit of the Lord is, there is freedom, and the love you are about to walk into will be filled with His Spirit. So there will be no fear in it, no confusion, no shame, just peace and freedom." That's how you'll know. You'll know they're near because you'll stop feeling the need to beg God for it. You'll move from asking to thanking. From "Lord, please send someone," to "Lord, thank you for the one who is already on their way." That shift in posture is what opens the gates of divine timing, because gratitude is the language of faith, and faith is what moves heaven. Hebrews 11:1 tells us, "Now faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen." You may not see them yet, but the evidence is showing up everywhere. The dreams, the peace, the softening of your heart, the clarity of your vision, the increase in your discernment, That's evidence. That's the sound of someone approaching. And here's the sacred truth. You won't have to chase them or prove anything or manipulate timing, because when it's God, it flows, it aligns, it makes sense even when it shouldn't. You'll know because you'll feel safe. And safety doesn't always mean easy. It means sacred. It means I'm not afraid to be known anymore. It means I don't feel like I'm too much anymore. It means I can finally rest. They won't run from your strength. They won't avoid your emotions. They won't dim your light. They will sit with it, honor it, call it beautiful, because they will be sent from the same source as you, and that's how you'll know. John 4:18 says, "There is no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear." You'll know they're approaching because fear will start to fall off of you. Fear of rejection, fear of abandonment, fear of messing it up. All of it will begin to melt because the love that's being written for you is God-authored. And when God writes a love story, nothing can erase it. Not time, not distance, not even your past. So stop rehearsing your mistakes. Stop replaying what broke you, what left you, what used you. That wasn't your forever. It was just the preparation. Because the one who is coming, they won't be like the ones who left. They will speak life. They will bring healing. Not because they're perfect, but because they're positioned. They're coming not just to love you, but to walk beside you as you carry out your calling. And when your callings intertwine, oh, beloved, that's when heaven dances. You'll know they're coming, because the pace of your life will change. Suddenly, things will accelerate. Doors will open that felt stuck. Opportunities will appear that didn't make sense before. You'll feel a divine push, a wind behind your back. That's the Lord ushering you into alignment. Because when the season for love comes, everything begins to rise. Your confidence, your clarity, your calling. You will not shrink in this season. You will soar. Isaiah 40:31 says, "But those who wait on the Lord shall renew their strength. They shall mount up with wings like eagles." And this union, it will lift you. Both of you. Because true love doesn't weigh you down. It elevates. You'll know your soulmate is coming, because your timing will start to make sense. All the delays, they'll start feeling like divine strategy. All the detours, they'll start looking like hidden roads that led you straight to where you are now. You'll no longer regret the waiting, because the one who is coming is worth every second hour of it. The one who's coming will be your evidence that God didn't forget you. They will be your reminder that heaven keeps records, that prayers don't expire, that obedience is never wasted. And when you look into their eyes, you will see every yes you've ever given to God reflected back in their smile. You will see your own faith wrapped in skin. You'll know they're close when you begin to lose interest in settling for halfway love. You won't be able to entertain the ones who just want your body but not your soul. You won't feel drawn to the ones who want your attention but not your heart. You'll sense that your time is too precious, that your peace is too expensive, that your future is too holy to waste on the wrong hands. And you'll wait, not in loneliness, but in expectation. Because you'll feel them getting closer, even now, and they'll know too. Maybe they don't have your name yet, but their spirit is praying for you, longing for you, becoming for you. And when the time is right, you will meet, and everything will make sense. Ecclesiastes 3:11 says, "He has made everything beautiful in its time." Your time is coming, and the beauty, it will be undeniable.